So if you're asking yourself what to do with that Jon Snow and Khaleesi Halloween outfit that you still have there sitting in your cupboard, please don't fear, as MCQP is near this weekend. The city of Cape Town is gearing up to host the best ever MCQP bash with a theme of Dungeons and Dragons. And the outfits are bigger and better and more awesome and splendid than ever. But it's not the theme that has everyone talking, it's the location. This year, it's the Castle of Good Hope that is going to be the stomping ground for the annual event, one of the highlights on anyone's calendar. Joining us to chat a bit more about this and what's going down and more about the castle and some of the costume suggestions. We've got Candace Haynes and the rest of our team here. Guys, you look splendid this morning. Calvin, I mean, absolutely amazing. Tyron, where's your outfit, dude? What happened? This is my outfit. I just got caught on the door on the way out, chap. And please, you guys can all weigh in, but this really is exciting. Running for over a decade, how do you keep it fresh? How do you keep it exciting? How do you keep engaging?
Yeah, well, I think MCQP, the big thing about it is the fact that our venues change every year. So we look for different venues and the themes and I suppose the people that come. It's probably Cape Town's biggest costume party, or should I say South Africa's. So yeah, to keep it fresh, I think, is the theme, the venue, and yeah, the people that put it together.
Because it needs a lot of help keeping it fresh. I mean, people don't, enthusiastically embrace it or anything like that. I mean, come on, it's the biggest, look at that, the biggest, coolest event on the calendar. Why the Castle of Good Hope?
I'm a great Games of Thrones fan. So if you look at the images and the props that they use in that film, there's no other venue in the country, or maybe in Southern Africa, that can, reciprocate that kind of theme. So we talk about Dungeons and Dragons. We have the dungeons, and they will bring the dragons on Saturday. It will have the biggest party in the world. And there's Khaleesi now in the background. I see her.
Yeah.
Tyron, I hate to say it, man, but yes, there's gladiator there, but there's also a slave vibe I'm picking up here, man.
But this could also go as warrior. I mean,
straight to the dungeons with you, but straight to the dungeons with you. What is it about this event that keeps you coming back, keeps you embracing it the way you do?
I think, like Candace said, every year it's completely different. This year specifically, the theme for me is just mind-blowing. I think there's so many dressing up opportunities. And they've got 8 dance floors this year, so the music's going to be insane. It's going to be an amazing party.
I used to play Dungeons and Dragons, okay, so the geeks are going to be coming out this year, my friends. The geeks are going to be coming out. Give us some ideas on how to approach your costumes. Like, where do you even start with the Dungeons and Dragons theme, do you think?
Look, Dungeons and Dragons, it's not just Game of Thrones. I mean, my personal favorite is The Never-Ending Story growing up. You know, that was probably one of my favorites ever. Yeah. Exactly, and then you can go into the more magical side of, how to train your dragon if you really wanted to. There's so many different ways. So many different characters. I think the best way to do is always obviously Google your characters, see what comes up.
Pinterest is there.
Yeah, look for something different. Like, I know people that are coming, actually, I know 4 girls that are coming dressed as parts of a dragon and they're walking together and it's going to look like one big dragon together. So I think the big thing about MCQP is that everyone gets to their houses, they get ready together, have a glass of champagne, they get together 3 weeks before they start making their outfits. So people make a really big effort for this.
Yeah, and I think the most important thing is to a show of unity. We have an opportunity as not only as the mother city, but I think as a country now to really prove where our hearts and our minds are. And the world needs that message right now, I think, more than ever. Guys, thank you so much. Enjoy it. You can dress up or you can dress down. It really is up to you. But you guys can get your tickets, an absolute steal. 380 Rand, doors opening at 8 p.m. on the 16th of December for the first time ever at the iconic Castle of Good Hope, and it's coming this Saturday. The theme is Dungeons and Dragons. Embrace it, embrace each other. This really is one of the best parties you will ever experience. 8 dance floors. You've got to get there.